Karthik and Ranjan. I'm the president of the Wall Street Club of BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives while they try to navigate the world of finance. I am happy that we will be able to close this workshop successfully on a very good note.
Hi, I am Raghunendra Singh and I am the Technical Director of the Wall Street Club at BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. It was a great amazing conducting this workshop with XLR. The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets, which was very helpful for the people who are interested in the field of finance, business or analytics in general. Thank you.
I attended a workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
The journey was great. Initially, I thought that I was not proficient enough in Excel, but later I came to know there was no prerequisites for it, and then I applied for it, and it was a great course, and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
Good evening, myself Kavya Ganatra. I am from Computer Science Association. I was the POC for this ML workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our technical fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it. Thank you.
my name is Tasneem. I'm the senior manager at 98 percentile in the HR department. And today we did a wonderful drive with XLR. It was amazing right from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in
Good evening, everyone. This is Nikansha Jain. I'm gonna be your instructor for next 10 days. I have almost 10 plus years of experience. Before we start our session, I just want to know uh, how many of you are not from IT background also have not completed machine learning or data science? Can you write it in the chat window? You just have to write, if you're not from IT background, just write no in the chat window, okay? According to that, I'll start. If you all are from IT background and you know about the machine learning and everything, then we will directly start with the project. But if you don't know that, then I'll cover the basics first. No? Okay. What about others? We have 118 participants. I am from business background. No, no. Okay, guys, write quickly. Okay, almost 20 participants. They are writing they are not from IT background. I'm from BCA, ma'am, but I want to know more about it. Yes. If you're from BCA background, okay, definitely you don't know about the machine learning now. It will, when you'll move to the next level, then only it will come, okay? So this will be the good one, a good start for you. Know about ML, okay. Almost 25 participants, they don't know about the machine learning. What about 100 participants? We have 125. So only 25 are writing. So should I consider that 100 participants, they already know about the machine learning? Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Many of you don't know about what is machine learning, what is data science, okay? So here, first thing, okay, first we have to understand one thing, why it is important, why machine learning is important. Do you have any idea? Or why coding is important? Very simple question. Any idea? Can you write it in the chat window? No idea? See, we can see everywhere, everything is machine only. If we talk about smart TVs, smart watches, or whatever, okay, whatever you can see, okay, the machine things, they all are created with the help of some programs, right? That's why these things are smart. Why is that smartwatch is giving all the information? Uh, like how we can get, like what will be the uh, number of steps and heart rate and this and that, because it has programmed accordingly, right? So if you are from programming background, then we know, okay, all the codes, whatever the websites, applications, and whatever we can see, okay. Generally, we are the user. We are using Amazon, Flipkart, Netflix. These are what? All the sites we are using. We are just user. But we have no idea like how they have created these sites. Okay. So in this one, after 2 days, I'll start with recommendation system. Recommendation system is what? Uh, like you can see, okay, we have Netflix. You all watch Netflix. I know that. So like suppose they create, okay, a group of different groups. So like some people, they like to watch horror movies, some they like to move story movies, love stories, some they like to watch documentary and so on, okay. So what will happen here, actually, what is the program behind this? They create group of people, like suppose nine, the group has 9 or 10 users. Out of 10, suppose 8 are watching that new horror movie. Automatically, it will start recommending to that those two other users as well. Okay, this is the first way how you recommend it. Okay. Second way we can see, okay, like suppose you search, you want to buy new phone, okay. So if you want to buy new phone, we generally Google it, okay. And once you Google it, after that, it will start showing you advertisement everywhere, wherever you go. If you open Netflix, no, sorry, if you open Amazon or Flipkart or any Google page, everywhere it will show you, okay. They'll give you different options as well, okay. These many options are available. If you're searching for particular brand, still they will recommend you other brands with the similar features or similar style or something will be similar there, okay. This is also what they are recommending, new phones to you, okay. What was the first example? They were recommending the movie, okay, Netflix. Second one, the products they are recommending. So this recommendation is now very important, very useful. We can see day to day, but we don't know how it is working, right? So that we are going to create recommendation system. In this one, okay, not today because today I will cover the basics, okay, what is machine learning, how to create data frame and all those things. But after two classes or maybe after one class, I will start with recommendation system. So first we will create that recommendation system with basic machine learning code. Then I'll help you with the streamlet. Okay. So I know that if you don't know about the machine learning, definitely you don't know about the streamlet. Right now, okay, Streamlit is very simple. Same like Python language, it is very easy to use. Previously, many different options were there, like Django, Flask, and all. But the connectivity was the problem. Okay, it was difficult to connect. Okay, it was not like that you can't connect. Yes, you can, but it was difficult to connect. If you are not from IT background, then you have to connect with multiple files, and you also have to know what is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You have to know the backend language Python. Then these HTML all will help you to create a web page. So what is this? Huh? Generally, we have a web page. What is this? Web page or application or anything you consider here, okay? So suppose this is what my web page. We can see just directly web page. Suppose this is Amazon page and we just click, okay? And then it will give you that product. We select and we press that buy button. It will deliver to our doorstep. But many things are there, okay? First thing is like they create a database. Now, what is this database? Okay. Database is always in the form of table, okay, which has multiple rows and the columns, okay, like this. So if we are talking about Amazon, they do not have only one table, okay, they have multiple tables, okay, and many tables are connected, okay. This is also called a relational tables. They are connected with each other. So why they are connected? Like suppose we have to select a t-shirt, okay. Here we have this table to select t-shirt. This table is to select suppose shoes. This one is to select the bag. This one is to select something else, okay. Many things are there. So this Amazon will help you to get all the data. Whatever you search, it will give you information. So how it will give information? It will fetch data from here and then it will show you on website. Okay. What we do, we just click and open, right? But what is behind this? We have one table and then we have this table has connected with the front page. Okay. This is what front page. We generally use HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay. Here. And this one we use what? HTML, CSS, JavaScript and so on. But we are not going to use this one. I'll help you with the Streamlit. Okay. This is the new one, but very useful and very simple. Okay. So we are going to use Streamlit to create a front page or a back page. We can say that. And then here we have the table. So then we will connect with the table. So now in machine learning, we have tables generally in the form of CSV or Excel files. Okay. You can use any tables. We can convert to CSV and Excel format. Okay. Many times we create our own tables. If we'll talk about small shops and stores, they also have their tables. Why they have tables? Because they also sell products every day. They are selling, buying things and then selling again like that. Okay. Also, they have to maintain data set for the buyers, right? So they also have multiple tables. If any business, okay, small or a big, they all need table, right? If you talk about our small business also, like suppose the Rakhi season is going on. If someone, okay, if the housewife is there and she wants to sell Rakhis, okay, so for Rakhi also, she will create one small table. The Rakhi, whatever the name of the Rakhi, the price of the Rakhi, and the actual price and the selling price, and many other things will be there. Date, okay, what was the date to purchase, to sale, and many things are there. So she will also create one small table. Maybe she will use the normal notebook to write it, or if she has very big business, okay, or she has shop, then she'll be having the computer and then she will write it. But any form of table will definitely be there. Okay, if we'll talk about the old days, okay, they always use register, the big register there, and they write all the information about the product and price and this and that, many things were there. Okay, but those data were not useful. Why those data were not useful? Because you have to calculate everything manually, and then most of the times we were not able to predict what will be the profit of that shop. Okay, that shopkeeper wants to know what will be the profit, whether this year I'll be having profit or loss. We were not able to predict anything. Why? Because you have to calculate everything manually. So suppose they have 10 years of data, so that 10 years of data you have to calculate manually, and then you see what was the profit of 2001, 2002, 2003, and so on, right? And then we compare and create it manually. But nowadays, these things are very simple. What you can do, convert that manual data to table format, right? So once we convert into table format, then that data is useful. So once we have the data, then what you have to do with the data? Just to keep that data, we never create a table, right? No one creates table just to keep it. They have to predict something. They have to always predict something. So if it is about the company table, then the employee wants to, like, they have to create a table and where it will predict what will be the salary of employee. If it is related to company data, they have to predict what is the profit of the company. If it is related to particular shopkeeper, they also want to know what is the profit. Many things are there, okay? We have to always predict. And now prediction is not possible directly, like we have table and predict it quickly. It's not possible, okay? So we have to go step by step, okay? So what is the first step? We have to always, first thing is to collect data, right? Collect data or gather data. So I have already explained, right, how we can collect data. This is the first data. The manual data you have to convert to tabular format, or if you have the data which is in the form of table, that table you have to convert into readable format. Okay, so whatever you have it, we have to create a proper CSV or Excel file. Most of you know about the Excel at least, okay? The Excel has the table and then already they have that rows and the columns, okay? You just have to write information. That's it. So first step is to collect data. Once you collect data, then next step is to analyze your data. Analyze your data. What is this analyze your data? Any idea what is the meaning of analyzing data? Any idea? Okay, that analysis of data we use term to understand the data. Okay, now in this one, yes, the data that we can analyze in deep. Yes, this is also correct answer. Okay, so here, what is this? Analyze is what? Here we are going to understand what is the why we have this data, whether this data will help you to predict anything or not, right? So many things are there. For analyzing the data, we have first thing to find out whether we have correct information or not. Do we have the missing values? Any idea what is the meaning of missing values? Any idea? Any idea, guys? What is the meaning of missing values? To fill those missing values means what? Hmm? We have to fill missing values means the data we can analyze in deep, and then like missing data or error, I think the data cleaning. Yes, Harsh, this is part of data cleaning. Undefined values, yes. No idea, ma'am. Okay, that's fine. Missing is what, huh? We have, like, suppose we created table. Like I discussed about that old registers we have, and we are converting into table format, okay? Null values. Yes, null is also a correct answer. So then those table, when you try to convert into tabular format or in Excel file, then what happened now? When they were creating those tables, sometimes what they do is they are rushing because many customers are there. So they'll write just, okay, product name, some wrong spelling, and then they will write quickly the price, and rest of the things, the date and everything is missing. Okay. So this is the one, like this is one method where you can see that the missing values are available in the table. Apart from that, okay, sometimes that file will be corrupted and then the data will be missing. Okay. Missing means nothing, the null values. Values are not present. So suppose if you have table, suppose we have table here. Okay. Suppose we have table here, and in this table, okay, in this table, suppose we have one age column, okay, age of the employee. In this age column, suppose the age of the company, generally the employees age will be what? Between, I'll say 25 to 45 or 50, okay. So some of the values are there, okay, 20 is there, 25 is there, and then we have some missing values here, 1, 2, 3, okay. Then suddenly we have 30 and so on, okay, 45 and so on. But now what about these three values, okay? These three values are what? These are missing values. But if you are going to predict anything which is based on age, right? Then we have to select all the data, okay? We cannot use null values, right? So then we have to fill it with something, right? So random values we cannot fill, right? We have different methods to fill value. So if we have numerical data we know, right? Numeric means numbers. If we have numbers, like age column has all the numbers. If we have numbers, then we have to fill it with number. So what is the best method here? The age here is between 20 to 45. Okay, we know this is the ratio. So we can use mean or median. So mean or median will be what? Something 30. We say 32 is the mean. Okay, random value. This is just random value. You can calculate it properly. So when we apply this mean function, all the null values will replace with the 32. Okay. All the values will replace with 32. Why this 32 is important? Why do we have to fill it with 32? See here, if I fill these values with 0, so the output will totally change, right? It will give you almost 80% of the wrong data. But if we fill it with 32, the number could be, okay, 25, 20, or it could be 35, or it can be exactly 32 as well, okay? So if you see, the error is minimum. 25 to 32, error is very minimum, right? Okay. So with minimum error, the accuracy will not be 100%, like it has to give accuracy, suppose 90%, but it is giving 85. So which is totally fine. But if it has to give 90% and it is giving 60% accuracy, that is totally wrong. So this is the first method to fill numerical values. Okay. Now the can give constraints. Now we have the second thing, which is called categorical data. What is this categorical data? Where we have always some strings. Okay. So suppose I say that we have color column. Okay. In this color column, we have suppose color red, green, blue, and so on. But some missing values are there. So now we can understand this one easily. Okay. We can use mode here. Okay. What is this mode function? This mode will help you to fill it with some values. Okay, so what are we doing here? We are filling with mode. But now we do not have only these three statistical methods, okay? Mean, median, mode. We have many other methods, okay? That you have to explore. So we have these methods to fill what? Missing values, okay? Once you fill it with missing values, we have the next thing. This is called drop columns, okay? Okay, drop columns. Now, what is this drop columns? Like, suppose we are going to predict salary of employee. So for predicting salary of employee, important columns are previous year salary, the promotion, this year bonus, and so on. These are the important columns. But if I'll say that the employee's surname, father's name, mother's name, address, these are not important columns, right? They are just increasing our table size, right? So to decrease that table size or to use that memory, okay, we have to drop some of the columns, okay? So then we have to decide, we have to see our data set and we have to decide, okay, which column we have to drop it. Now for dropping column also, we have heat map, okay? Heat map is the most important one. I just show you here. Okay, I just select a random image and show you about this heat map. I'll try my best to cover all the points, okay? So today, the maximum part will be theoretical, but don't worry, we'll do the practical as well, okay? Here you'll see, in this one, if you'll see the correlation heat map we have, okay? Like suppose we increase size here. This is like we have multiple graphs, okay? Bar graph, pie chart, histogram, a scatter plot, heat map, all these plots are there. Why these plots are important? This will help you to understand your data, how many values are present, okay? What is the graph of these values? Is it like increasing, decreasing? And many things you can predict without applying any model, okay? With the help of these graphs. So here, if you will see in this heat map, on the center, this diagonal values are for 1, okay? Why do we have this 1? Because it will always compare two similar values, okay? So I just decrease so that you can see how. If you see here, overall quantity here and here also we have overall quantity. So if you'll compare two same columns, this will definitely give you 1, right? So that's why it's giving 1. So here, this part is not useful, first thing. If we have table, this one part is not useful. Now this is dividing our data into two parts. Okay, this is my first part. This is my second part. Okay, both are same. Okay, if you'll check the values, both are same. So either one you can use. At a time you use this one or this one. Either one we have to use it. Now what do we have to see here? In this one, we have to check highly correlated value. Highly means the number which is near to 1 will be highly correlated, like 80%, 90%, and so on. So if you see on the right hand side, this one, this shows the highly correlated value. If it is highly correlated, it will be with dark color, right? So the numbers which are near to this one will be with dark blue color, okay? But if you'll notice in this table, we do not have any highly correlated value. See, the darker one is 0.67, okay? This is fine. So 6770 is fine, okay? But if the, in place of this one, suppose the value is 0.90, means this is highly correlated. So we have these two columns. You can use either one, means we can drop one column. Out of these two columns, we can drop one. Okay, why we have to drop column? Because they have the similar values. Okay, so this heat map will help you to find out the correlation. If they are highly correlated means the number near to 1. What is this? This is highly correlated. So we can drop either one of the column. So that you have to decide. Okay. So this is the way we have to clean our data. Okay. Or this is also called feature engineering, EDA. Okay. Exploratory data analysis. So where we have to analyze our data. Okay. After this one, we have to, once we drop the column, we have now proper data set. We have applied also EDA, exploratory data analysis. This is nothing but our, all the graphs and everything. After EDA, we have to divide into train test. Now, what is this train test? Any idea what is this train test? Any idea what is this train test? I'm telling you all the steps, okay? No, okay. Generally, we have that 100% data, okay? But we never take 100% data. Suppose this is my 100% data. I'll divide into two parts. So suppose I say this is my 20%, this is my 80% of the data. This is the similar example, like if we have suppose COVID-19 vaccine, okay, I'm talking about suppose we are in 2020 and that time they have to test whether this medicine will work or not, right? So they cannot directly give that vaccine to 100% population, okay? What they do, they just try with like animals or some of the humans as well. And then if it is effective, then only they say, okay, all can use it. So here also we have the same concept, okay? Predicting output for unknown data. No, train test is not to predict output. That will help you to predict, okay? Train test is for performing the task. No. Okay. So here what I have explained here, divided data into two parts. Now, it is not necessary to divide into 2080. You can use 3070. It's your choice. Okay. But this will be the small part. So, this small part is called what? Test. Okay. This is called what? Train. What we do here, we have divided our data into two parts. So, first thing, if this, whatever the model you applied, if it is working fine here for the test data, then we check that same model for the train data and we compare. Okay, if this model is giving me 75, this model is giving me 79. So this is fine, okay, because we have big data set. So definitely the accuracy will change. So 75, 79 means what? Data is correct. Okay, it's giving the correct accuracy. Okay, so that's why we have to divide into train test. Once we divide into train test, the next step is to apply model. Okay, now we have many models here. Machine learning has many models. Linear regression, decision tree, random forest, recommendation system, many things, many models are there, okay? We have to apply that model. So when you apply model, it is not necessary to use only one model. If the first model is giving 90% accuracy, then we are done. No, we have to apply multiple models and the one which is giving the good accuracy, we have to use that one. Okay. So once we apply the model, then we have to predict what? Accuracy. Accuracy is nothing but it is giving how accurately this model is predicting the output. Okay. So these are the basic steps of any model. Okay. And after this, once you have applied all these steps, then the last step is to deploy model. Deploy is what? It will give you output. At the end, if I'll get time, I'll show you that recommendation model I created in the morning. So I'll show you what we are going to create actually. Okay. So first we will focus on all the basic things. Okay. Whatever I have explained here, we'll try to learn all these things practically. Everything is not possible because machine learning, data science, you cannot finish within 10 days. Okay. So we have to definitely apply for the classes. Then only you have to finish the course and you will be able to apply all the models. But at least you will understand what are these different models, how we have to apply it, how it will deploy, and basic I'll cover here. Okay. So don't worry. So we have, at least we will understand how to create any model. Okay. So this is all about our machine learning data science. Okay. Data science is nothing, the information about the data. Everything we discussed about data only. Okay. Now after this, okay, next class, I want you all to download Python ideally. Okay, today it is fine. I'll show you one online platform that you can use it. Okay, Python ideally. Second, we have to install Anaconda. Okay, Visual Studio. That VS Code we say. Okay, Visual Studio we have to install. That's it. Okay. I want these three things. Okay. Because for creating environment, we need Visual Code. Okay. Visual Studio Code. Now this Visual Studio Code will be connected with this Python. Okay. The basic Python file, also the Anaconda. Okay. First, I just show you how you can install it. The installation is very simple. You can do it at home. Okay. You just have to write Anaconda download. Okay. So here we are going to click on the first link and then you just have to, where is the option? Here. Okay. This is the option free download. You do not need to press anywhere and then you just have to press here free download and this will help you to open. Okay. Okay, here you have to provide mail ID. Okay, I'm not giving the mail ID and then you have to free download. Installation is very simple. If you won't be able to download, let me know in the next class. I'll help you with the installation. Okay, at least I'll share the link with you so that you can install. This is the first one. Second one is VS Code download. This one you have to install. This is not the simple one. Link I'll share with you. Okay, or you can find this online. Okay, YouTube channel you have to open and there you have to search how to install Visual Studio Code. This is the sign, this blue color sign we have to install. Okay. Ma'am, what is the uses of GitHub software? See, GitHub now, previously it was just repository to store your data. So all the text file, code file, everything you can store there. Okay. Now the GitHub people are using to deploy as well. Okay. If you are using the GenAI code, then we use that GitHub to deploy our code as well. But now you can consider GitHub as a repository. Repository means what? To store your data. Okay. This is the second one. Okay. Okay. This is the third one we have to install. Okay. Else the code will give error. So that's why this is the simplest one. Whenever you want to write Python codes, you can write all the Python codes here in this one. Okay. Now I just show you all one by one. Okay. How the Anaconda will look like. Once you will install, this will look something like this. Okay. This is the Anaconda one. Okay. After installing this, it will be Anaconda here. Anaconda Navigator. In this Anaconda Navigator, we have to scroll down and then we have to open Jupyter Notebook, okay? Generally, for all the models and everything, I use Jupyter Notebook, okay? This is the simplest one, but for deployment, we have to use Visual Studio Code. So now you can see here as well, okay? It is showing that, where it is, sorry. Here it is showing the Visual Studio Code, but again, to launch this, we have to first install Visual Studio Code, then only it will work. So Visual Studio, Spider, that Python ideally, all will help you to write Python code. Hope you all know about the Python. This PyCharm is also will also help you to write Python codes. Okay. So this is the way you can install first Python and 1 second. Huh? Anaconda, I can show you. Okay, once we click over there, then it will open a page like this. Okay, this is what my home page where we can write code. So how can we write it? We have to go here, new. We have to open new notebook and here we can write code. So the simplest code is to write print statement. Okay, after this one, we can write print. Then here we have to write, like suppose I write this is Nikansha Jain. Okay, shift enter you can press or you can press this run button, okay, and it will give you out. Okay, this is the way we can write simple print statement, okay. Also, I just show you how you can install Anaconda. I just share my another screen. Here, this was the one, okay. I just quickly write my mail ID and then you have to submit. Once you submit this will open new page and here this is the option to download, okay. Once it will download that exe file, you can install it. The installation is simple. You have to select me and then you have to install all the step next. It will help you to install your Anaconda, okay. For Visual Studio, definitely you have to watch recordings and then only we can create it. But still, I open Visual Studio and show you how it will look like. Okay. This is our Visual Studio, okay, where you can see, okay, generally I have created code, that's why it's giving me this page, okay, but it will be empty. Here you have to create all the files and folders, everything. So don't worry, I'll help you to create all the files, folders, everything, okay, don't worry. What is this? This is our recommendation system. I just show you the output, okay, then we'll start with the basics, don't worry, okay. After 2 days, I'll explain you how to create this code. In this one, okay, what I did just created a simple code and I used the Streamlit as well. So I'll explain you all the codes of Streamlit first, the basic codes, which will help you to create small web page. And then uh, on that web page, it will show you a model. So whatever you will ask question, it will predict or it will give you the output. Okay. So this is the way we have this Anaconda. This is, sorry, Visual Studio. Okay. Here we have the path and everything. Okay. See. I remember the file name because I have used it in the morning. Okay, if this code will work, okay, I'll show you how the output will look like. Okay. This has opened a new page. I have to run all the files again, okay? That sklearn file and everything. So no problem. I'll give you the short break. That time I'll install all the files and everything, and then I'll show you. Okay. So now here we move to our codes. Okay. So we move to now Jupyter Notebook. Okay, Jupyter Notebook is already visible. If you don't have Jupyter Notebook, today you can use Firefox or the Google Chrome. I will prefer the Google Chrome, okay? And here you have to write what? Google Colab, okay? You have to write Google Colab. Once you write this Google Colab, then we have option this double circle, two brown circles are there. This will help you to open Google Colab. Here, whatever the codes I'm writing today, you can all write these codes here as well, okay? What you have to do, automatically it will select your Gmail ID password. You have to just click here, new notebook, okay? I do it again so that whatever the codes I'll write, you all will be able to write it. So first you have to search here Google Colab. Then you have to search this brown color two circles. Double click here. This will help you to open new page. Then you have to write here what? New notebook. Okay. Once we write here new notebook, it will open new page. Okay. In a while, it will open new page. Okay, this is the one. So this is same like if you'll see, okay, this is my Anaconda Jupyter notebook. And this one is what my Google Colab page. Here we have to write suppose simple print statement. Hope you all are writing. Okay. So this is India like that. Okay. So to run this code, first option we have to use Shift Enter, or we can use this play button. Okay. This is to run your code. Either one you can use. Okay. It's your choice. Shift Enter or to press this play button or run button. So this will help you to give output. It will take some time. Okay. First command, it will take time. Second onwards, it will not take time. Okay. Will be quickly. So here this is just a simple print statement. What is this print statement? Is to print any output. Okay. Whatever you want to print. Okay. I love my country. Okay. Like that. So then it will print I love my country. It is not only to write string. Okay. String means what? Anything with double quotes will be your string. Not only to write string, but we can also write numbers. Okay, like suppose I want to just write 12. This is also fine. It will print as it is 12. Or if I want to write 12 plus 50. Okay, this will also help me to calculate. If I talk about other languages, Java, C, C++, for adding two numbers also we have to write 5-6 lines of code. But here, it's just one line of code and it's giving you output. Yes, Namrata, you have to install Python ideally, okay? Else that code environment will give you error, okay? So install Python ideally as well. It is not useful, it's just to write the version name, we have to use Python ideally. So definitely we have to install all three things, okay? This is about simple print statement with the help of Python language. Apart from this Python language, okay, I just use one file. At the end, if it is required, I'll share, okay? But my suggestion after workshop, definitely you all are not going to write code. You will not find time to again watch 2 hours of recordings and then practice it. Better practice with me. That's why I have explained you about the Google Colab so that you will not miss any code. You just have to use your laptop and then start writing it, okay? So first is a simple print statement. If you don't know about the Python language as well, let me know. I'll share some of the links with you. You can use those links and read it by yourself and you can practice it by yourself. Okay. Now we have to start with first one. The first code here is to create pandas and numpy. Any idea what is pandas? Okay, first we will learn how to create series and data frame. So tell me first thing, any idea? Pandas means? Yes, pandas. It's a library, okay. Akansha also saying library. Shravani library. Swaril, okay. Swaril for data manipulation. Python library. Yes, definitely it's a library, okay. You all know the general meaning of library, okay. If you want to read any book, we go to library, read it, and then we put it back, okay. Here also it is same, okay. Small codes are already present in Python. We are just using those codes, okay. So those codes are what my functions, okay. We have one library which has multiple functions, okay. So like suppose I say statistics. So statistics is a library which has multiple functions like mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance, and all are what functions. So Python has very big set of library. Generally, you do not need to create code. You just have to write that library name and it will solve your problem. Okay. With the help of, I think, few lines only you can write it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. It is used to analyze data. Yes, Sakshi, this is the correct answer. Library to is fine, okay, but is the actual use of pandas is to analyze your data, to manipulate, to analyze something, okay. First thing here is, see here, pandas is a powerful open source Python library. It is used for working with data set. It has function for analyze how to analyze data. I've already explained. Cleaning, exploring. Okay. I've explained all three terms. Okay. Analyze, clean, explore, and manipulate. Manipulate means change it, delete it, add it, something you want to remove. That all you can do with the help of manipulation. Pandas can consist of data structure and function to perform efficient operation on data. List of things that can be do using pandas. Data set cleaning, merging, joining, and all are possible with the help of the pandas library. Okay. Easily handling of missing data. Now you know what is missing data. Okay. We'll see practically as well. But now you know what is missing data. So we represent missing data with the help of NaN. NaN is nothing but a null value. Okay, in floating point as well as non-floating point data. Okay, here many functions are there. Okay, it's okay. With the help of Pandas, these are the two important things. We can create series and data frame. So as this is not my code, I will change it to markdown so that it will not give error. So now these are what my lines, but not a code lines, right? So this is about pandas. So first we discuss about pandas series. Pandas series is nothing but array. Okay. So in Python we have list, set, tuple. These are all will help you to create just one column, I'll say. Okay. How it will help you to create? Generally we have to write import pandas as PD. PD is nothing but a small short form of this panda. Similarly, we have to write another library import numpy as np. Okay, this is the way we have to import these two libraries. Okay, we have already discussed what is library. Now here in this one, we are going to create one array. Suppose we say data is the name of my file or name of my data, where I say np dot array, and here I write some of the values. Okay. It is not necessary to write string values. You can write numbers or whatever comes in your mind. So I just add some strings here. Okay. Like this. Like this. Okay. We have added what? Some values here, or these are called items. Array we have created, if I'll show you, it is something like this. Okay. But it doesn't look like a proper format. Okay. So what we will do, this will convert into series. So how can we create? Suppose my new data frame is df. df is equals to pd dot series. Okay. pd dot series, and here we will write what? Data. Okay. Data is what? The name of my data set. In the next line, I'll print what? df. Now, if you see in this one, it looks like a table, but which has only one column. This is These all are what my within index column. So this is nothing but index. These are my values. So it has only one column, I'll say. So series generally has only one column. Okay. Any doubt here? If you have any doubt, you can stop and let me know. Okay. You can ask questions in the chat window as well. So this is the way we have used NumPy and Pandas both. Okay. DF is nothing, okay? Someone asked what is DF? DF is nothing. It's just the name of my file, okay? Data now I change to DF. That's it, data frame. I'm saying I have to use term data frame, so that's why I've used DF, okay? You can use A, P, Q, R, doesn't matter. Anything is fine, okay? We have what now? Why you wrote data after gave values in the array? Here are you talking about this data? This is nothing, okay? Whatever the array I have created here, this will store under this data, okay? Data you can consider it's my file name, it's my data set name, it's my series name, okay? Explain series again. Series after storing, acha, this one. This is to print, okay? I can also write print statement like this, but in Python, it is very simple. We can write like this as well. Either one is fine, okay? Doesn't matter. You write directly data or you write print data. It is just to print value because if I'll not write, hash is always to comment, okay? See, I have just one line. So now I don't know what are the values present. So I use the print statement to see all the values here, okay? Perfect. Yeah, got it. Guys, you all can ask questions, okay? We have almost 230 participants, okay? So first we have created series where we have just one column. So one column, one index is present, okay? Now we create the next one. Import pandas and import numpy, you do not need to write again and again, okay? But whenever you create new file or whenever you write new code in the next day, that time you have to again rerun that import library, okay? Else the code will not work. Why is PD? Acha, PD is nothing but a short form, okay? It is not necessary to use PD here. I can also write same statement like this, see. Someone asked why DF, so I just changed to D, okay? It's my choice, it's just variable name. I write here import pandas, okay? I'm not using that small word import pandas, I'm just using import, I'm not writing import pandas as PD, I'm just writing import pandas, okay? So wherever I'm using PD, here I have to use pandas.series, same, okay? Just I have changed it to small word so that I can write it quickly. But you can use either one, pandas or PD. Doesn't matter. Okay. I just write as PD again, okay, because I have to write this again and again. Okay, this is the way we have created. What is there in the chat window? Can we use Python to create website page? Yes, the base language is always Python. Okay, we have other languages as well. I'll not say only the Python language is there. But nowadays, Python is very popular. Since I think I'll say 10-15 years, Python has become very popular. Why? Because the words are seem like English language and it is very simple to understand. If you're not from IT background, still you will understand Python. Okay. You have to just start with the basics. You will learn all the codes. Okay. That's why the Python is a base language for anything. Okay. Machine learning, for data science, for Gen AI also, Python will be the base language. Okay. Now we have to create what? A data frame. Okay. How can we create a data frame? Again, I use data is equals to dictionary is always a collection of a key and values. Key means what? Always a column name and values means items. Okay. Within that key. Okay. So here we have first thing what? We have to always use curly brackets because dictionary stores always values in the form of keys and values. Key and value pair will be there. So first I create a simple, like suppose the name column is there. Name will be associated with suppose Nick, comma. Suppose I write city here. City is like suppose Mumbai. Okay. And suppose I give one more value here. I just show you first how to create simple dictionary. Okay. Suppose it is company, and then here I give XLR. Okay. And then how can we print it like this? Simply, simple, just we have to write data here. What happened now? It's a combination of key and value. What is this key? Name is my key, Nick is my value. City is my key, Mumbai is my value. Company is my key, XLR is my value. So if you want to use any individual items as well, you have to always write data, and then within square bracket you can give suppose name. Okay. And we have to suppose print. Okay. Like this. If we do like this, okay, a name spelling is wrong, okay. Python is case sensitive. If I'm using small n here, I cannot use capital N here. Okay, it has to be always small n. So now it's giving me what here? Nick. Nick is what? The value. So whenever I write here key, it will give value. Okay. Now here, this is the just one key, one value. But if we'll talk about real-time data set where we just have one key, key means the column name, but it has multiple values. So how can we create that? For that one, suppose I write here, the data is the name of the uh, data frame. Within the curly brackets, we write suppose, again we write suppose name, and name we give some different names. So we have to create list here. So I create suppose Sam and Paul, comma, Ellen, like that. Okay, some random names are there. Okay, after this one, I want to suppose write after this comma, and then we write here age, and then we give random values here as well. So suppose random ages like 20, 23, comma 25. Okay, 1, 2, 3, only 3 values are here, so we have to write 3. Okay, you cannot write 2 or 1 values. What we did, we open with the curly bracket, we close with curly bracket. Here we have the key associated with these values, key again associated with these values. In the next line, we are going to write data. And when I print, what it is printing here? Name and this, okay, age and this, it is printing like this. But now I want to convert into table, right? How can we do that? Suppose I use D here, D is equals to PD dot, D will be capital, sorry, D will be capital, data frame, F will also be capital, data frame, and here what we have to convert this data, okay? Not date, it's data. In the next line, we write D here. So what happened now? Now you can understand it better, okay? Name is the column which has these values. Age is the column which has all these values. Clear? Any doubt? Hope you all have created this. Okay, just wait for 1 minute. You finish this code and then I'll help you with other codes. We have can be access to the index for only one value from the name column. Yes, you can access it. Okay, you have to write it that proper information, data frame name, and then column name and square bracket the value you have to write. I'll explain you that as well. Don't worry. Once you're done, okay, write quickly done in the chat window. Guys, quickly you have to write done in the chat window, okay, so that I can move to next one. Gaurav has completed. What about others? Disha, Ganesh done. What about others? Quickly, guys. Shaurya, Divya done. We have 245 participants. Guys, write it, okay? Definitely you'll not get time at home. So write code here, practice here. Okay, why you want to do it at home? If you'll write code, then only you can find some errors, okay? And you can ask questions. If you'll not write it, you'll not be having any questions, okay? Many have completed. Snehal, Yanjuri, Sampada, Divya, very good. Aksh, Snehal, Sakshi, Lahari. Difficult names are there. Meenaj, Bhavesh. Okay, perfect. Very good. That's perfect. Now see here, we have suppose the same one. Okay. How we can create, okay, directly I'll show you. If I have to create, okay, data frame, I can also write like this. Suppose this is my code. Okay, you also can copy this one here. And then right before this, we can give pd dot data frame. Okay, if I write like this will also create directly my data frame. Okay, this is also possible. So if I'll run this one, this has also created directly data frame. So what I did, I merged those two lines into one. Now, like suppose here I have 0, 1, 2 index, okay, but I don't want to give these indexes. I want to use my own indexes. So that option is also available. After this one, we can give index equals to, and then suppose my index is first, and then we have to give second, and we give like suppose third. Okay, like that we have given 3 indexes. Okay, if I'll run this code, it is giving me what now? First, second, third. So index now 0, 1, 2 has changed with this one. So like suppose I write here data, and within this data, if I want to write employee ID, okay. So we will just write data square bracket. Employee ID is not present here. We will write name, where my AN is capital. Okay. So DF name is there. We try like this. So it's printing what? First name. All the names it has printed, right? Like suppose we have to write like this data, and here suppose in this data I want to write data dot my column name. Suppose I select age. Okay, age is my column name. Within this, suppose I write first, second, third, we have 3 indexes. Okay, suppose I write here first. Okay, like this, I'm using the first, and simply we check that. Okay, someone asked this question, if I have to access particular item. So what I did here, access particular item. So here, like this was my age and name first column. Okay, first was pointing to this one. Age in this data set, this total was my data set. Okay, in this data set, I have age column. So I'm using the column name first. And then you have to give index. So that's why it will give the value associated to that particular index. Now you can give multiple values and then it will give you output as well. Okay. So like suppose you have to print two things. Okay. You have to print employee name and second one second. Okay. Like suppose we write here data in this data set data dot we give some other column name. Okay. Okay, see, we do like this. And here I give, suppose I give second, okay, comma, I give here, second is one value, okay, one index is my second, and I give one column name. Suppose column name is name. Name has to be, n has to be column. Here I just change to print statement, at will not work here. No, at is not present. 1 second, I just check. Acha, second spelling is wrong. Second S is capital. Okay, it's working fine, okay? I just explain you this command as well. What I did here, in this one, I have what second. Second is my index. So we can see here, index is what my second. Now I'm saying what my column name. So column name is what my name. So at this point, what is the value we have? So Paul is the value. So that's why it has printed. So these are the two methods. Either you use add function or you use just like this, okay, age and the first. This will also help you to give particular value. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, it is about data frame. We have many other things as well to use append function, concat function, and many functions are available, okay? Symbolic syntax, maybe you meant double equal instead of equal. No, double equal is not required, okay? You just check your data. Equal, we have not used equal anywhere. See, in this one, I have not used equal. Check your code. For the cell 17, this one, I have to use only one single equal. Why one single equal? Because this full data will store in this variable data. So we just have to use only one single data. Clear? Guys, any doubt? At index, I am getting this error. Ma'am, in Python, how to make calendar? Sorry, yaar, I can't teach calendar today, okay? It will take time and many topics are there, okay? But the calendar is already a function, okay? You have to figure out, it will help you to create, okay? It is showing invalid syntax, okay? Check your cell. You just write code in the chat window. Yanduri, you just write code in the chat window. Don't write error message. I'll fix it. Yours is name is equals to comma age is equals to this one 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Now you have 4 items, okay? See, age has 20 23 and it's a 25 is together. It's not different one. No? Index is first, second and third and you are printing the data. And where the curly brackets are missing, na? See, you have closed the curly brackets after 5, number 5 and square bracket. It has to close. See, this is the problem. I'll show you here. Where I have closed this one. Here it is fine, okay. Yaduri, is this code giving you error? Get what we are doing here. We are creating a data frame. Data frame is a kind of table. So we are trying to create table here. Sam Paul, this will Allen, age equals to this one. Mahalakshmi, okay. Mahalakshmi, curly brackets are missing. See here how I have created. I have these curly brackets, no? Your curly brackets are missing. So it will not create dictionary. Dictionary means curly bracket. Curly bracket shows that it is dictionary. So your curly brackets are missing. Dictionary, sorry, Mahalakshmi, fix your code. Are we learning Python or machine language? Definitely machine language. Python is a base language. You have to do it at home. Else 10 classes I'll take to finish Python codes. Okay, now it's perfect. Okay, you all have created, I think, this one. Can we move to the next one? Hope you all have created. Okay, the first is always Pandas NumPy. Okay, so today we are going to cover Pandas NumPy, how to read CSV files so that it will be easy to create model. Okay. So today we have already learned how to create Pandas, and with the help of Pandas, we can create series and data frame. Okay. Now see here we have suppose append function. Okay, we have to use append function. So now we will write codes quickly. Suppose I copy this code so that you will not get confused. I just remove indexes. Okay, I just want the simple index for no confusion. I have created, suppose one data is this one. Data frame I have created, okay, and here I create another data. Suppose my another data set name is data1, okay, like that. Here name I change with Sam1, Paul1, okay, so that I can, without wasting time, I can quickly write it, okay. Age I just change, okay, these numbers. Suppose this is 30, this is 33, this is 35, okay. So if I say these two data frames I have created, after this, now what happened? If you'll see, okay, I have to write here print statement. Whenever you have two outputs, then it will just give you the last one. So if you want both of the outputs, then we have to write here print statement, print data 1. Okay. So if you'll see, this is my first table, or we can use two different lines. Okay. Here like this. Okay. So this is my first table. This is my second table, where you can notice, okay, the key names are same. Name and the age both are same here. We have to now merge these two tables, okay? We have to merge these two tables. How can we do that? We have to just write data, and then for adding items, we have always append function, okay? So suppose my new column name is data3 is equals to, what are we going to combine or append? Okay, we are going to merge. So then two tables. So what is my first table? Data dot append, and within bracket will write another data set name, which is data1. Okay, that's it. Append function we use, and then we have to print data3. Sometimes this append function will not work. Okay, as usual, we have to use underscore here. Okay, the command has changed, nothing else. If you'll see here, the merge, it has created a table which has merged all the items. Okay, it has merged all the items and giving output. But if you'll see here 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, it's not giving me the sequential indexes. It has to be sequential, right? If after you merge all the items, like suppose 3 students are there in that class, 3 new student enrolled. So it should not start with 0, 1, 2, 3. It has to be after that. Yeah, Darshan. What is your doubt? Any doubt, Darshan? You raise your hand. You can write it in the chat window. I'm not sure whether we have this option to uh, unmute or not. Okay, I don't think so. It is there. Else I'll be able to give giving answer to all the questions only, and we won't be able to learn anything. So data we have here, ignore index equals to true. Okay. What is this ignore index equals to true? Now you can see all the items are what? Sequential items. Okay. Similarly, that same table we are going to use data and data1. We have the two tables. Suppose I create here new data frame. Suppose D3 is equals to PD dot concat. In this concat function, we have to write suppose df1. Sorry, my table name is data, comma, data1. Okay, these are the two tables I have it. with square brackets we have to use because we are using two different list items, and then we will write here D3. Alright, sorry, it has to be D3, not only 3. So then again, okay, that index, ignore index, you can write it. But what is the use of concat? Like what is the difference? If you see the output, it's same. It's merging and giving output. But in this append function, I can use one table name here, another here. That's it. I can merge only two tables. But when I use concat function, I can merge multiple tables. So like here, I have merged two tables. I can, if I want, okay, after this, I can also write like that data 3 was my one more table, right? See, it has merged all the tables. So then I have this option to merge multiple tables, not only one table. Okay. Now suppose I have used this basic table. Okay. I use suppose this one. I copy paste. It is not necessary to copy paste that same table. Okay. But some participants will confuse. Okay. Which table you are using now? You have merged, which is now new table. And to avoid that confusion, I've just copy pasted out all the same table again here. Okay. We have another, okay, like suppose I write here insert function. So what is this? We are trying to insert new column. So what we will write here, data one dot insert, data one dot insert, where we have to insert, okay, if you'll notice, everything starts with 0. So name is at 0th position, age is at first position. The next column will be at second position. So what we will write here, 2. After this 2, okay, suppose I want to add something here. Column name is nation. Okay. So what I'll do here, I'll write nation. After this nation, if you'll see, it has 3 values. Okay. Okay. We write here data 1. What happened? What I did here, I have just used any. So everywhere it has changed to any. But I also have option to give different values. It is not necessary to give only one value. So now the second column has inserted, it has to be third column. So third column is like suppose city. We write city here and I give here different cities. Okay. Suppose Mumbai, 3 values are there. So definitely 3 new values will come. Okay. So Mumbai, like we write here, comma, Indore, and then we write Hyderabad. Okay, HYD. That's it. Okay, now you see here. City Mumbai 1, 2, 3. What is the problem? 1 second. Index 3 is out of bound of x is 0, 1, 2. X is 3. 0, 1, 2 we have created already. Na? So 3 has to be there. Why it is out of this one? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 values are there. Okay, I just try with 4. It's giving error for 4 as well. Achha, I just change with 2 and we see. Okay. What happens here? It is now adding, okay. This is not a problem, okay. It has to add new one more column, okay. But here it is adding only one column. So what happened? After this table, it has added city. But this will work for index 3, 4, 5 as well. So what we have learned till now, append, concat, and this is the new command. This is called insert. Now we have, okay, 1 second, I have something in the chat window. Ma'am, please use a dark mode so we can understand the code easily. I don't like that dark mode, okay? Sorry to say. But I always like this white, okay? I think the code is visible clearly. Can you write it in the chat window, guys? Is it visible clearly or not? What is the use of data frame? Data frame is nothing. It is helping you to create a table. So we convert into data frame, and then if you want, you can convert to CSV file as well. Okay. Visible clearly. Perfect. Okay. Sorry, I don't like that dark mode. Okay. I can't change it. Okay. I want white. Everything has to be white. Okay. It is, then it will be visible perfectly fine. Okay. Here in Jupyter Notebook, I use white. And when I use Visual Studio, there also I use white. Okay, I don't use the black one. Okay, that's it. Okay, here it is about our insert. Now we have another command. Suppose I have to use assign function. So what is my table name? Table name is this one, data one. Okay, here we have assign function. In this assign function, Like suppose I have to calculate something. So for calculation, we have age column. I want to calculate this age has to multiply with something. So what I'll do here, I'll use age dot assign and temperature in. Then we have to use the column name. Okay, we have the column name here. Suppose age. Age is my column name. And in this age column, I have to use, this will be without double quotes, okay? I'll check chat window after this code, okay? Just give me 2 minutes. Age is my column, okay? So I use suppose new age here, okay? In place of this one, I use new underscore age, where I have to use this age column. Age is my column. Age is the part of what my data. So I'll write data 1 because we cannot write that column name directly and multiply with suppose 3. Okay. We try this one once. Data 1. It's giving me error. One sec. Age, age, age. Okay. My column name is not small age, na? It's just capital H. What happened here? New age column has not been added here. It has to always assign df dot assign and df temperature into this one. New column has to be created, okay? What I do, it is now creating, taking just one new column. So here, like suppose, I just copy this one and put it here. This one in the next line, age into 3. Okay, new age column. Data 1 dot assign, and then we have the new age column. New age column is equals to data 1 and age into something we have applied. Okay. Acha. My bad. Okay. See here what I did mistake. Now I was using the data frame name again, but I have not used the new one where I have assigned. So what I did here, created name and age 2 columns already, but I want to add one more new column which will multiply your current age and will give you, okay? Sometimes we have to calculate profit or addition of something or multiplication of something that you can do with the help of this one. So what I did 30 into 3, which is giving 90. Okay, so this is the way I have created. But if I'll not use this one, okay, if I still use suppose this one, I put hash here. Hash is always to comment, like the one I don't want to use. This is working fine for this. Name, age, city, and the new column has been added, which is new age. Okay. Ma'am, why comma after city? Okay, why comma after city? Acha, these are the 3 new fields, okay? Shreya. Shreya, we have first is index, second is my new column name, and third is about my values. So these are 3 different things. First part, second part, and this is full. This full is my third part. That's why we have separate comma. What is the use of machine language? What is the use of machine language? See, generally the machine language which is in the form of zeros and ones, but we do not use zeros and ones. What we use? We have these computer languages, Python, Java, C++, and all. This will help you to write code, and later on when you run code, automatically it will convert into zeros and ones. Okay. Machine language is what? What are we doing here? Like you can see your phone and TV and smartwatch, they have functions, okay? It has multiple applications. We have multiple websites. Why these things are smart, okay? Why these machines are smart? Why would that watch is telling you how many steps you're walking in a day and what is your heart rate and this and that? Why it is telling you with the help of code only. So that's why this is called machine learning, okay? Why not punctuation, Shreya? Python is like far away from those punctuation and other things, okay? Only few places where we use like if condition, for, while, there only you have to use colon at the end. But other marks are not required, okay? Other symbols, okay, at the rate, hyphen, dollar, these symbols are not available. Only underscore is useful. So in Python, generally we use, like suppose I want to write my name. It is like suppose first underscore name. So this is what a underscore is, the one special character. Okay, symbols are called what? Special characters. So suppose I write here first name is Nick, and then first underscore name. If I print like this, okay, it's gonna print my name. Okay. But if I remove this one and I try to use something else, suppose ampersand, this will give error. Why this will give error? Because only one special character is allowed, which is underscore. Okay, now here, this is the way we have to remember, okay, that only one special character is allowed, which is underscore here, okay. Apart from that, like suppose I write for loop, I want to print my name 10 times, okay. For I in range 10. What is this? I want to print my name 10 times. So for that, I have formula or syntax, okay. For I in range 10. This will help me to run this code or to iterate for 10 times, okay. In place of writing print statement 10 times, I can use for, okay. Here you see directly we can write print statement and I can print name here, Nick, like that. Okay. So if you'll count, it's printing 10 times, but the counting will start, okay, from 0. By default counting, suppose I write I here. By default counting will start from 0. Okay. 0 to 9. But if you'll count 0 to 9, it will be 10. Okay. So that's why it is working for 10 values. By default 0. Ma'am, please show D3 code. What's that D3 code? Acha, this one, third data frame I have created. Acha, this one. Okay. Concat function, you can use it. Okay, ma'am, please show this attendance link. Attendance link? You all are here to just mark attendance? I thought you want to learn something. Okay. We move to now next one. I have already explained about the data frame, like how you can create it. Someone will ask you to create your data frame, then you can definitely create it. This is very simple to create. Okay. Now the next thing is there. I just share one link with you all. You have to download this data set. Okay. So for downloading this data set, I share one link in the chat window. Okay, the link is there in the chat window. I'll show you how you can load this data set. Okay, the link is there. Okay, I am not sure about this attendance part. Okay, I'm here to teach. Okay, they will share. Okay, whenever it is required, team will share. Here I have shared one link with you all. That data set, you have to download it quickly. So I just wait for 2 minutes. You have to quickly download it. We will go step by step. Today we have created data frames. Also, we will learn, okay, how to read CSV file. Okay. Next class, we will learn how to use how to fill missing values and how to create some plots. Okay. Then third day, we will learn about the streamlets. Okay. Streamlet codes are very simple to create website. Then fourth day, we'll use the model. Okay. And then fifth day, we'll apply model and streamlet together. And then rest of the days will apply. We will learn multiple models. Okay. Multiple models means use cases. Okay. Ma'am, could you please share the, I don't have it here. Amar has shared the link. Okay. Attendance link. So we have 308 participants now. If you have downloaded the data set, please share in the chat window. Quickly write done in the chat window. How to download? Just double click, okay? And it will help you to, it will give you the option to download. If it is not working, I just share link again, okay? 1 minute. Okay, now you try this link. It has the one. Okay, now you share the recent one. I've shared the one more link, okay? Use the recent one. Done. Okay. Jazz done, Shreya done. What about others? Quickly, guys, okay? I don't want anyone to miss this because we have to upload files almost every day. Okay, almost 10 participants has completed. I just wait for 1 more minute, okay? Namrata, Gaurav, Ansari, Janvi, and Yaduri, Aksh, Rama, Rajita, Jazz, Shreya, Harsh, Sushant, Lahari. Okay, all have downloaded, okay? Bhavesh done. Yes, I can call you Kishore. Kishore, this is very easy to call. Um, Meenaj is also done. Perfect, okay? See, we have here in this Anaconda, we have option. We have to go to new. And once you go to new, you have to go to upload. Once you go to upload option, you have to go to the file location and upload it. Once you'll press that upload button, you can find your file here, okay? Like my file is here. I have uploaded already 2 times data.csv, data1.csv, like that, okay? So this is nothing but my file, okay? So here I have uploaded. So just give you 1 minute time, quickly upload. If you want me to repeat this upload step, let me know, okay? Download, you have downloaded, now you have to upload, okay? Okay, 5 participants has uploaded. What about others? Guys, we have almost 300 participants, okay? So quickly upload. Rabia has shared the file again. Please repeat again. Nothing, you just have to first download, okay? To download that, the link is present. Also, she has shared the data set. Either one you can use. After that, we have to go to this upload button. You have to select your file, okay? Go to the file location, select it, and then you just have to press upload button. Once you'll press that upload button, it will be visible something like this. It's a box, okay? Or you can say that the table format is present, okay? In Jupyter, yes. And sorry for Google Colab also. I just explain you how you can upload. Google, I have closed it. Sorry. Google Colab. In this Google Colab, we have to. Is my Google Colab screen is visible? I am explaining code in Jupyter Notebook, but you can use Google Colab. Both are same. Okay, doesn't matter. Perfect. Okay, see, hope my Jupyter Google Colab is visible. In this one, where you have to go to this one, okay? 1 minute. Okay, now it is showing, okay? It might take some time, but this you have to press it. And then here, this is the button to upload. Again, same step. You have to upload that file here and done. Okay, once you'll upload that file here, it will visible here. Okay, after sample data, the file will be visible. Okay, what do we have to do? Press here. Okay, once we press here, then you have to press here and then you have to select file name. Once you'll select that file name, it will upload here. Okay. Hope you all have completed this one. Okay. Now see here, we are done with this. Now we have to move to next step to read the CSV file. How can we read it? Yeah, all has uploaded. Okay, perfect. Now we move to like any name you can give data, DF, P, Q, R, doesn't matter. So I give new name here. Suppose D. I want to read the CSV files. All right, pd dot underscore read underscore CSV. And then here we have to give just file name. Okay. Data, you have to check data D is capital or not. No, it's small case data. Okay. So we will write here data dot CSV. Okay. Full name we have to write. And then we will print D here. That's it. So this is the data which has 4 columns. Okay. Duration, pulse, max pulse, and calories. In this one, there is one important thing to understand which one is the predicted column. Okay. Predicted column, or we say the dependent column. Okay. Either one term we can use it. So here in this one, what will be the predicted column? What are we going to predict? Yeah, Rama. What are we going to predict? Quickly write it in the chat window. No idea? Missing data? No. Predict means always like, what are we going to predict is like profit we are going to predict, salary we are going to predict. So in this table, what are? Okay. Then Kishore is saying calories we are going to predict. Okay. What about others? Duration and calories at a time in any table. Okay. Whatever the table you have, you'll predict always one column. Okay. One feature we'll say. So duration and calories both are not possible. Either one we have to use. Pulse rate. No, pulse rate is not possible. Okay. How we have to do it? See, like if I'll work out for 60 minutes, it will reduce my 400 calories. If my pulse is this, we can say that the calories will be 400 means I have reduced this much. If max pulse is this, I can say that I have reduced this much. Okay. But see here, I cannot predict max pulse. Okay. Someone said what? Pulse rate. So pulse rate. If I'm working out for 60 minutes, okay, the pulse could be this one. But we cannot say that the calories will be this one and maximum pulse will be this one. So we have to be careful, and then we have to decide one predicted column that will be your dependent column, but rest all are independent. So in all the tables, we have one dependent and rest all will be your independent columns. Okay. This is just simply to read the CSV file. Now we have the next one. This is called data dot. Data is not my file name. D is the file name. Head. Head will give you only starting 5 rows. Okay. Because sometimes if it has how many? See, 169 rows and the 4 columns. If we have these many rows and 4 columns, it is difficult to understand your data set. So what we do here, we have used D dot head. Head will give you only starting 4 rows. Okay. Starting 5 rows. Similarly, we have D dot tail. D dot tail will help me to print only last 5 values. Okay. Now we have next one, D dot size. Okay. This size will help me to predict the size of the table. Okay. What is the size of the table? See 676. 676 is nothing but if you'll multiply number of rows into number of columns, it will be 676. Okay. D dot shape is also present. Sorry. D dot shape. If I'll run this code, then it is giving me size of the table, okay, which is 169 rows and 4 columns. Okay. We have another one. This is called D dot info. What is this D dot info? See here, it is giving me information about the column. Where I have 4 columns, if you'll see the duration is integer value. Integer means whole number. So duration, pulse and max pulse has whole numbers. Calories has the float numbers. Okay, float means decimal values. 5 point something, 6 point something and so on. If you'll see, I have just one column, one float column, rest all are my integer columns. So 3 integer columns are there. Number 3 is 3. What is the memory usage? It is 5.4 KB. This is my memory usage. Okay. After this, I have one more. This is called describe function. Okay. D dot describe. This is also very important. Okay. It gives information about all these statistical terms. Okay. Here we have count, mean, standard deviation. For each and every column, it will give you all these information. 25, 50, and 75 is quartiles. Quartile, first quartile, second quartile, third quartile. Or we can say that first standard deviation, second standard deviation, third standard deviation. Ravi, Kiran, you have to write import pandas as PD. Okay. If you write import pandas as PD, it will not give error. This is the way we can say that what is the mean of this column, 63 point something. What is the count? Okay, 169. What is the maximum value, which is 300. Like that we can calculate. Now we have one more, D dot. These are all basic commands, okay? Like whenever we have table, we have to write these basic commands to understand how many columns, rows are there, what is the mean value, column names and everything. So here it is giving what? Column names. Data type equals to object. Data type equals to object means it has all string. The column names are always strings. So that's why it is giving what? The object. Object means string type. Okay. I have, okay, drop command as well. Like suppose in this one, D dot drop. Suppose I want to drop row number. Okay. Here in this table, I can see that I have row number 0, 1, 2. Okay. So I can write like this. Suppose I want to drop 2 rows. Okay. So I write 0, comma 1. Okay, because sometimes the columns are not useful and always we have to write in place equals to true. This is like it has to change our data. Okay, so for that we have what? In place equals to 2. If you'll see now the row number 0 and 1 is not present. It started from row 2. Similarly, I have one more. Okay, this is to drop column. So in place of writing this, I check what is my column name. Suppose I want to drop this max pulse. I copied from here, okay? Sometimes we have extra space and all those things. So double quote here, max pulse in place equals to true. Also, we have to give xs equals to 1. This xs doesn't mean, okay, that column number 1. Xs means xs1 is always for column, okay? And xs0 will be for rows, but that you do not need to define. So xs1 is just to show that these are my columns. Like column is what my at xs1. If you'll notice here, now I do not have that max pulse column, right? We drop that one. Okay, this is fine. Okay, we learned today how to use append function, insert function, assign function, concat, drop. Also, we learn different commands, okay, to see your data set, that column, info, describe, head, tail, these many functions we have discussed, okay. So this is all about NumPy and Pandas. In the next session, I'll help you with the missing values, how to fill missing values. And second part will be what? What did I say? Missing values and something else. Okay, I forgot. So we will learn step by step. Whatever I have discussed, at least if you'll get any project, you will be able to solve it. Okay. So that's why I'm doing it step by step. Train test. Okay. Okay, we'll see. Okay. We will learn how to fill missing values and then it will be visualization and then we'll do with the train test bit. Okay. Mean median mode I will also show. Okay. Don't worry. How can continue this after the work? We have the continuous workshop for 10 days, okay? So it will continue. It just we have public holidays in between, okay? So the classes will be Monday to Friday, but here the class will be next on Tuesday, okay? Because here we have the continuous public holidays till 19th, right? So then next will be on Tuesday, okay? And rest everything they'll update you, okay? The way you get the you got the information about today's class. Similarly, they'll update you for the next classes as well. Okay, someone asked for the mean, okay, how to calculate. So I just explain quickly. I just write one command. Similarly, you can calculate for other data set as well. Like suppose I have import and NumPy as NP I have imported again. I have already imported, so I do not need to import. Like suppose I create a small data set, okay, where I have some random values, okay. Like this, I have value. You all know, okay, mean means average value. So how can we calculate? Suppose mean, for mean I use M, NP dot mean. The mean of what? We have to calculate mean of this data set A, okay. And then that's it. We have to print. It's printing what? 5.3. If you'll calculate also manually, it will be 5.3. Similarly, we have other functions as well. Some functions are under statistics library. So stats.mean you have to write and you can calculate. Okay. So this mean and median are under this NP, but within statistics library, we have mode, also mean and median. So that variance, standard deviation, everything you can calculate. Okay. I just share my another screen and quickly show you. Okay. I did not get time to show you that code. Okay. In the next class, I'll show you that website code, how to apply model and how it will help you to predict the movie. Okay. So NumPy, this is the way I have a array and np.mean, which will help me to calculate mean. Similarly, we have stats.mode that will help you to calculate what? Mode of the statistics. Median will be same, okay. Apart from this, we have max function to calculate maximum value, min is to calculate minimum. Range, we can just subtract max minus min, then it will give you the range. Variance directly stats dot variance we have to write, stats dot standard deviation we have to write. So it will calculate all those things as well. Okay. So this is the way we have some basic commands we can calculate. Okay, guys. Hope you all enjoyed today's session. I'll see you in the next class. Bye, everyone. Book link means which book link you want. Please provide book link. Hope you enjoyed today's session. I'll see you in the next video, next session. Bye. Bye, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, Komal. Attendance link was already there. Scroll up, you will find it. Very nice to interact with you. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am, please share the link so that we will keep learning. Yes, definitely they will share link with you, okay? This is 10 days program. So they'll definitely share, don't worry. Welcome, everyone. The attendance link is again there, okay? Amar has shared. You can fill attendance. Madhvi done. Nice explanation. Thank you, Ganesh. I understood. Even I am from BBA. Okay, that's amazing. Anusha, very good. Okay, then final bye. Bye, everyone. Good night. Welcome. Today's class was completed very quickly, ma'am. Yes, when you start writing code, okay, it will finish quickly. Bye, good night, Dinesh. Okay then, final bye. Okay, bye everyone.